You can't have your cake and eat it too. Or can you? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Our idiom, our expression today is, you can't have your cake and eat it too. It was, of course, said by Thomas Duke of Norfolk to Thomas Cromwell in 1538. John Haywood also in 1546 included it in his collection of phrases, proverbs, idioms, common sayings of the time in English. It means to do or get two good things at the same time. It often doesn't happen, especially things that aren't usually possible to have at the same time. Think of, you want to save your money, but you want to spend your money. You can't really save and keep your money and spend it at the same time. Unless, of course, you get into some of the newfangled things like credit and borrowing money, using other people's money, and all the things that actually are possible and available now. Now, two things that are impossible to do at the same time, there aren't really very many of those, right? We can extend our reach through all kinds of creative means nowadays. I feel like for the majority of my life, I have been able to have my cake and eat it too. What do I mean by that? When I was working in corporate America for over a quarter century, I was simultaneously on the side running my own businesses. I had my own businesses in a bunch of different industries throughout the time that I was a corporate employee. So I had my corporate job, my secure job, which was never very secure, right? Our secure job in corporate America, but I also had an income on the side. And it allowed me the opportunity and the freedom to approach my work life and my career in a much different way than most of the people that were my peers at the time or that I worked with at the time. Most people just had their one source of income. So they had to behave in ways that were always consistent and in line with the corporate way of thinking, doing what was perfect and fit into the corporation. They could never push the envelope. They could never take more risks because what if they lost their job? Whereas I could do a lot more risky things. I could take on a lot more projects and a lot more things, knowing that if something happened and it absolutely blew up in my face, I always had my businesses to fall back on. So I wasn't dependent solely on my corporate income, my job, to sustain me and my family throughout my life. And that gave me the opportunity to take and have my cake and eat it too. I could work in corporate America and have my businesses on the side and do my family. Now the family got a little more complicated, but I worked that out too and figured that out too. So have you experienced this? Have you found yourself between a rock and a hard place, feeling like you have to make one choice or another, but you can't have both? My secret is you can always have both. You can always have everything you want. It's just a matter of setting your priorities and figuring out how to make it work for you, both for us in our businesses, running and setting up and managing and leading our businesses, as well as in our families and in our relationships and in any area and aspect of our life. People that tell you you can't do something are only telling you what they're capable of. It means it's not possible in their belief system or in their mind for them, but it doesn't mean that it's not possible for you. So have your cake and eat it too. I love this now, especially since they've come out with these mug cakes. My daughter discovered these when she was pregnant. Now we've got our granddaughter, but they come with little cakes and you can make one cake at a time and you can have it done in 60 seconds. You can frost it up. You can eat it. And then if you eat it, you can make another one. So you can have your cake and eat it too. Love to know your experience with this particular idiom. Share in the comments below, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your life, and especially in supersizing and growing your business right now? Have an awesome day. Remember, anything is possible if you believe it's possible. Take care. Bye.